So this is part 2, folks. If you look on the screen, Connecticut wants to mandate adult vaccines to clear out their inventory. The DPH needs to cover the budget mismanagement, vaccine waste, before they fail another audit. HB5044 removes the religious exemption, so it's forced vaccination of a biologic weapon. Healthcare workers will come first. HB5044 and HB450 are not about health. That is true. It's not a vaccine. It is fraud. This is nothing but a huge scandal. I agree. This is the loop. Raid the pension, buy the inventory, mandate the residents, and tax the insurers. A shell game map. Follow the fraud, the deficit, Connecticut's loss of $155 million in federal grants. Okay. DPH is insolvent. The raid, HB83 diverted $330 million from the teachers' pension fund to a shadow budget to cover the hole, the waste. DPH is sitting on 110,000 expiring vaccine dosage, value $8 million. That must be liquidated by December 31st. Now, does Lamont benefit personally or his wife's semaphore? The fix. HB5044 mandates all residents to force the use of expiring stock and trigger 19A7F. The tax. Private insurance companies are assessed to pay for the mandates, causing a 20% premium spike for Connecticut families. So hold on a second. The insurance is going up because there's a fraud whereby a mandated tax without a religious exemption is forced on for the insurance companies to pay, so that a $330 million teacher pension fund deficit, which was diverted, goes into a slush fund, a smoking gun, audit failure. Department of Public Health failed to reconcile 76 of its financial reports March 8th. Procedural bypass, Section 1 bypass of the UAPA and regulation. That sounds pretty scary, folks. Review specifically to hide these insurance premium hikes from the public oversight. OSHA trap. By establishing administrative standards, the DPH gives OSHA the power to fine private businesses that do not enforce these mandates without a single legislative vote. Okay. Scan for more information. The revenue bill disguised as a health bill. The state is taxing your insurance premiums to cover up a $155 million federal loss, $330 million pension raid, and mandating medical procedures to liquidate expiring stock of something that's called a vaccine that does not inoculate. It's fraud, folks. DPH just got sued for vaccine fraud by me Somehow control print. Total paper. Let's do 2 copies. 2. Print. Okay. Well, that's the second phase. Expiring vaccines forced on the public that does not inoculate and causes VAERS. By establishing administrative standards, the DPH gives OSHA the power to fine private businesses that don't enforce the mandates. So they're going to fine private companies that don't mandate the administrative standard, which is basically an experiment disguised as a health bill. HB5044. Bill tracking, legislative. Governor's bill. Enhance immunization standards and practices by amending existing public health law. The bill empowers the Commissioner of Public Health to establish a comprehensive standard of care that applies to all residents. Well, I do have one question, folks, and here it is. Why didn't the Republican legislature from the judiciary go to a court and block this thing? Rob Sampson, Steve Harding, Tom O'Day, Kissel. Furthermore, the bill enhances the responsibilities of the immunization program. Vaccines are provided at no cost to providers, and the outreach programs are in place to identify under-immunized children. It's murder, folks. Overall, the bill aims to improve public health and increasing vaccination rates, access to immunization services across the state. Sponsors. There's no debate. Anyone who takes this shot is an idiot.